and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to be making a granola. So this granola is the perfect recipe to have for breakfast in the morning. You can pre-make it in a big batch, which is what we're going to be doing today, and then you can eat it every morning, or you can portion it off into single portions, and you can actually take it for snacks as well. For this recipe you'll need 5 cups of oats, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of coconut nectar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 2 cups of coconut flakes, 1/3 cup of cacao nibs, 1/3 cup of goji berries, 1/3 cup of sultanas, 1/3 cup of pumpkin seeds. So we're going to make the oat mixture first, and this is really easy and really simple. All we're going to do is we're going to get our oats, so we've got 5 cups of rolled oats here, into a big bowl. And with that, we put 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1/4 cup of coconut oil. So this coconut oil is melted because it's quite hot today. If yours is solid, you just have to run it under hot water just to make sure that it becomes a liquid. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. So the salt might seem a bit random and weird, but it actually makes this taste amazing. Sea salt brings out the sweetness in the granola, so you don't have to add too many other things into it, like dried fruit, which cannot be too good for you. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of coconut nectar. So you can use any non-refined sweetener that you like. I use coconut nectar for this recipe because I use coconut in the recipe, but you can use organic maple syrup or raw honey, or you can leave it out altogether if you don't want any sweetness in it at all. And then we've also got 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence as well. So after that's in, you just have to mix it around. So just make sure that everything gets in there and gets coated really well. The mixture won't become sticky, but it will combine together. Alright, so when that's done, all you need to do is pop it onto a lined baking tray and then put it in the oven. So preheat your oven to 170 degrees and then pop it in there, and it will only take 10 to 15 minutes to cook depending on the heat of your oven. Alright, so after about 10 to 15 minutes, your oats should be nice and golden and toasted, and you'll be able to see because they'll have a light brown colour on the top. So what you want to do is you just want to let them cool a little bit, and then you want to mix all the ingredients together. So back into the bowl, we'll pop the oats. So I usually just go like this because I'm really lazy. Okay, so you've got the toasted oats in the bowl, and then we're just going to add the superfoods. So I've got goji berries, cacao nibs, some sultanas, some pumpkin seeds, but really you can add anything you like. So we've got the goji berries, put them in there, cacao nibs, pumpkin seeds, the sultanas, and the coconut flakes. So these coconut flakes are toasted, which is why I didn't toast them before. They taste really good, so they don't need any extra toasting. And then all we have to do is mix that together. Make sure that everything's nicely mixed through. So you can add nuts to this as well. You can, as I said, add anything that you want. I'm going to keep it as a nut-free option. Not including nuts also keeps it a little bit cheaper as well, so you're not spending so much money. And this makes a massive batch, so I would probably say this is about 1 kilo here, for a lot cheaper than what you would buy in the store. Okay, so once that's all mixed through together, leave it to cool just till your oats aren't warm, and then you can store it. So I usually store my oats in a glass container like this, so just a glass container with a airtight lid on the top of it. And then that will last for about a week or 2, just depending on how often I eat it. Otherwise, you can put them into Snaplock bags. So these are just small Ziploc Glad bags that you can get from the supermarket. Put about 1/2 cup into that, and you can take it with you as a snack, or take it to work, for example, and eat for breakfast if you don't have time in the morning to do that. Too easy.